Deputy Attorney General. He works hand in hand with Pam Bondi, Todd Blanche. I know you were in Chicago with Cash today, so I know you probably didn't see that. I hope we were able to catch you up on the day's events.
Hey, Sean. Yes, I was in Chicago, and I did get caught up. I was so proud of the Attorney General today. She did a phenomenal job representing everything that we're doing at the Department of Justice. And it was just, you've already said it, but it's true. These senators were going after the Attorney General after they refused to open the government. They refuse to open the government, and yet they're going after her for these random attacks that have nothing to do with oversight. And I just loved watching her do what she did today, making President Trump look good and really making them realize what major errors they're making right now in the way they're running this country.
Okay, so as the Attorney General pointed out, you have a homicide rate, murder rate 5 times higher than New York City and Chicago. I mean, we see the stats every weekend. We've been scrolling names on this program since 2009. 571 dead. Since J.B. Pritzker, governor, over 4,000 people dead, shot, killed. If a state will not maintain law and order and safety and security, a prerequisite towards pursuing happiness, what is the role of the federal government?
Well, the role is to do exactly what we're doing, Sean. And President Trump has promised that if you live in a neighborhood in this country, you will be safe. And that's what we're doing in Chicago. And it's disgusting to see the mayor, to see the governor criticizing men and women of law enforcement who are out there trying to make those communities safe again. You have a mayor in Chicago who's establishing ICE-free zones, essentially establishing places where illegal aliens can be harbored. That's a crime. And you have men out there in gangs putting on people's heads. They put a price on ICE leaders' heads for their capture or kill. That's also a crime. And so President Trump is doing exactly what the American people expect him to do. And Cash and I were out there today, and we were encouraging the leaders of our federal law enforcement partners to keep on doing what they're doing, that they had the support of Attorney General Bondi, of the president, and of everybody in Washington, D.C. And that's why we were there today.
You heard about the reports that when ICE officials were surrounded by 10 cars and one armed individual, and shots were even fired in that incident, that when they sought out local assistance from law enforcement, that there might have been a stand-down order given. It was reported on Fox News Digital. Have you been able to confirm that? I don't know. Is that something that you believe the DOJ should look into?
Yes, absolutely, we should look into that, and we are. When the director and I saw that, and the Attorney General saw that report, that's when we booked a flight to Chicago. And so, of course, we have to look into that. And it is so disturbing. And, Sean, this is not an indictment of the local cops. To a man and woman, they want to help us. They want to be there protecting their citizens. This is an indictment of the leadership, of the mayor, of the governor. And they are stopping law enforcement doing their jobs. And imagine being a law enforcement officer who's not getting paid because the Democrats will not open this government, being boxed in by multiple cars, and learning later that leadership told the law enforcement to back off and not respond. That's what happened in Chicago, allegedly, and you better believe that we're looking into it. That should never happen in this country. It should never happen in Chicago. It shouldn't happen in any major city. And we're gonna, if it did happen, there will be consequences.
All right, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, we appreciate you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.